Hi there, welcome back to Commander Speedy's channel. Here I am with Alpha 3, which was launched on Friday. There's been numerous problems on Friday and over the weekend with multiplayer, where people connect up and then just don't get anything and end up seeing a spinning orange ship, either a Sidewinder or a Cobra. So I've been trying all day. I've landed inside the space station and also gone in there and been blown to pieces by loitering, which is where the space station thinks that you haven't landed within the time that you've been allocated. But I've returned here again with another recording, of which the volume's now been sorted out, so you should hear my voice over the sound effects. So here we are. It's absolutely gorgeous when the networking works. The actual game is beautiful, as we know. Now that little donk was me turning off my voice attack, so while I'm talking it's not going to issue lots of commands. What I'm going to do right now is take a spin around the space station and show you how gorgeous this thing is. Engines. Just turning on the voice attack again, which I absolutely love, just to put my settings towards engine first, just to give me that little bit more speed to fly around. And this thing is just epic is the word. It is huge. The structure is just a revolving, beautiful thing, very much like we remember from the original Elite, except for obviously coloured in now. But what I'm really most impressed with is actually, if you look at it, it's actually very much like the big ship in the Impeccable Defence, where there's multi-layers of of actual space station there, very much like Star Wars essence again in terms of the Death Star, where there is you can see in between lots of structures, multi-depth, multi-level, beautiful. I'm just bringing up my speed. In fact, let's boost away quickly, because we've now come around to the other side. Stop. Stop. Let's bring our ourselves around. So here we are, the other side of the space station. So one continuous turning, beautiful mass, really. It is absolutely lovely. Right, I suppose what we really want to do is go and try and land in the thing. Now, what we're finding is at the moment is amongst this game is people have been tracking the network bandwidth that's required on the game, and there appears to be a 1.2, 1.5 need for uploading right now, so people think there's a networking problem or an authorization problem with the Frontier servers, which means that people aren't connecting properly, timing out, and then we just sit there on the screens for multiplayer. So we're all hoping on Monday, Tuesday that Frontier will get onto the problem and sort the thing out. But in the meantime, we just keep a case of persevering, really, to see whether we can get this working. Stop. 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 There we can see the ship. Stop. Trying to allow my voice attack to work properly. Here we go then. So I don't want to come in too fast at the moment, and I want to request. Now the game obviously has got problems with the networking, and I'm finding at the moment that, as you can see, the latency is quite poor as well at times. So I'm going to slow right down and issue. Now you can fly into the ship if you want to, but without clearance, obviously the ship after a while likes to neutralise you by taking you out, which isn't good.
Incoming priority message.
So we've been granted, and we've been told to go to pad 7. Now I haven't found a problem actually getting within inside the space station, although I might be coming in a little bit too hot this time. My problem has been, and a lot of problem has been, finding the actual pad you've got to land on and then making sure you're flying in the right direction. So let's bring her around and obviously you need to match up,
priority message.
and that's what happens now and again. You end up losing the pad you're going to go into, so I don't want to go in until I've got the pad agreed. So we sent the request, someone's just gone in. I'm just backing off from the space station. I don't want to be shot at. It's taken ages to actually get into this game. The last thing I want to do is be killed by the space station itself because I've been too eager. So we'll sit and wait. The request is timed out again.
Incoming priority message.
Keeps timing out. Well, this is a little bit annoying. Let's try flying away from the space station. And as you can see on the screen, you can see a nice visual
Incoming priority
picture
message.
of the space station. So on the radar there to the left of the scanner. So I'm just using that. Just as a guidance for me to be able to requesting a dock. So it's a bit dull waiting.
Incoming priority message.
It's timed out again. This isn't proving very fruitful. In a minute I'll give up and actually fly
Incoming
inside.
priority message.
Oh, there we go. We've got pad 7. Let's get in there quick. See, I don't want to come in too hot. I certainly don't want to die. In fact, the brave man in mine would just stay at this speed. And you'll just notice at the entrance there the beautiful atmosphere that's actually inside the space station. Very impressed with it when I first saw it. Oh! And as you'll see, Dock 7. So you need to line yourself up. Bring yourself in nice and slow. Obviously, clearly the space station is rotating very slightly, but it does, once you get lined up properly, that effect disappears quite quickly. And when we get close enough, oh, it seems to be very jerky right now, which is very annoying. I've just lost all control again. I don't know why this is happening. It's the first time I've been in the space station where it's been very, very glitchy and slow. Now, a bit of controversy. To put the landing gear down, we've got to go into a menu which everybody's annoyed with, like a keybind. Whether that'll happen or not is a different question. And then you'll hear the beautiful speech that's going on. Now this is the little radar device that helps you land properly. So we want to get, so I'm using the mouse here, which I've set up for yaw turning. The radar's blue.
Docking successful. Engines
And I seem to have
disengaged.
landed because I've got the menu, even though I'm not actually on the dock. Here we go. So we have landed. So as you'll see on the screen, there are several options here. It's very slow, even the key presses here are slow. We've got staff port services. Just go in there and have a look at those for you. It's all very slow. I don't know why the frame rate seems to have dropped off. That's not my PC. Again, that's, yeah, there you go, the screen's, it's having a problem. I don't know why. Maybe it's all the recording going on. So there we go, Commander Speedy. We can go in and see some of the details about what we're up to. So at the moment I've got no criminal record. We can go on to see some of the black market. I've got no cargo to sell. The idea is just to go off to the ethics and come back with some cargo. We can get our ship repaired, and here we go. We'll go inside the hangar. For the outfitters, which is brilliant. So I've got nothing to fix at the moment. Outfitting, and this is just beautiful. This was a bit of a shock when I first saw it, that you get to see the outside of your ship, nice and close to the ship. Weapons. So the idea is, I guess, as you're buying new weapons later on, you'll get to see more pictures of what's going on to your ship. So this is beautiful. Very impressed with this. It'd be great when we actually got some money. Yeah, as you can see, I've only got 100 credits. I haven't been out to collect any money yet, which I should really play the game to try and boost myself. You can now go in and go for buying new ships, which is quite good if I had the money. And obviously you can see they're red. I believe that's red on colourable line. I believe they're redded out, so I can't. So if I go back to the menu, so that's the Star Support Services. You can return back to the surface. That's not working at the moment. Here we go. So you see the animation to bring us back in. Just to prove, while I was using Starport Services, it was doing the same thing. So there's nothing else there other than, obviously I need to now play the game and collect some money. Clearly I don't want to do a launch yet, so let's just return back to the surface once more, and let's leave the space station and see whether we can actually exit without a problem as well. As you can see in the middle there as well, there's a date. Oh, brilliant. And there's one of the bugs, which is really annoying. You spent all this time getting onto the space station and then blow me down. We then have a problem. Oh, multiplayer's completely gone. Well, here I'm going to end this video, and at least people would have seen